I know that Szygenda is very comfortable on the champion too. So Koi's comp is simple. Everyone, it team fights. That's what it does. It's really good in 5v5. It is very difficult to approach this team.
Bot lane should still be okay as Yike looks for an invade here. It's the first time he's played Elise in the big leagues, and he's trying to make his mark early on as Larssen and Caps trade in the mid lane. Caps going aggressive. He's hit with a Tristan to advance though, and even with the flash, he can't get away. First blood over to Koi. This will sacrifice the red buff to Yike, but Larssen getting on the board early is a very strong start for Koi.
So Malrang started Raptors into Blue Grom, and then he was making his way back up towards top, given that Larssen had the push, and now he's going to realize, oh, no, my blue has been stolen, but Yike now threatening a dive.
Szygenda trying to get away from this one. TP used by Larssen. Oranges to get away from the stun, but now Malrang is here. Yike uses the repel, goes back in against Szygenda. He's going to take the tower, and he's going to die for it. Yike knew something had to happen. He gets the kill for his team. Larssen, though. And that is quite a big downside when he's on the Azir.
But
Miky. So Comp's already used the dash here. Zenith Blade going forward. Trymbi trying to get in the way as well, as Miky is a little bit overstepped, but even the route on Hansama, Comp is just nowhere to go for him. Hansama takes him, rends him down. That's a bit
being applied. Caps now on the row. I don't have time to talk about any of the cool stuff that's happening, but
it's fine.
Szygenda, no flash.
Szygenda, nowhere for him to go, even with the oranges. He's not K. Caps still taking the tower. Caps gonna die! 1-for-1 trade in the top lane. Now, there's a lot of minions lost here. Malrang's going to come and try and pick some of them up. It's going to be 2 plates for Broken Blade. Malrang might... Nah, he's not going to be able to do enough damage to Broken Blade right now. Thank you. Miky, flash, Zenith Blade, counter flash from Malrang, flash cocoon, solar flare, Malrang locked in place, and there's nowhere for him to go. The bang sink in, and Yike takes the kill. Meanwhile, the Victor will charge in the mid lane. That's 3 plates in total. Caps has only picked up 2 of those. Importantly, the first one did fall as Larssen let the minions take it.
I say very good trade onto Szygenda. Malrang has his eyes set on Caps.
And where does Caps go from here? Trymbi's on his way, there's the route. Caps does still have the flash. Malrang knocks him back though, and the Nature's Grass coming in. Malrang actually in a bit of a sticky situation as Miky will take him out. G2 reacting perfectly there to save their mid lane.
I was shocked that Caps held his flash for so long, but...
For it, instead of, you know, Malrang dying, it could have been all 3 of them. Crown now complete on Larssen as Comp tries to trade onto Hansama down towards his bottom side. Koya on the chase. Nature's Grasp up in 9 seconds time. The Cannon Barrage for a bit of a slow. Hansama still has the cleanse and has the flash, where Miky might be the target. Good double stun, or a single stun and a slow there onto Malrang. Caps now collapsing in. Koi at home in the river, but Trymbi goes in and immediately is locked out. Root's going to go onto the backline here. The Ultra Glades are being used as well as Miky goes onto the backline. Comp trying to get the damage down, dodging around. Miky in the midst of 3. Caps now diving forward. Miky somehow still alive in all of this. Miky just tanked them for an absolute ice age.
G2 walk away with every member still alive.
Situation, bit of a uneven ground coming into the final day of the regular season. Miky looking for the Zenith Blade there, doesn't get it. Trymbi going onto Hansama as well. Comp diving in. The lightning crash with the stun already onto Comp. Solar flare on the backline. Larssen now going in with the image survive. Hansama still surviving. Hansama still surviving. Hansama is still alive! And the French phenom will not be denied!
Unbelievable team fight from G2. Only Caps falls, but that is an ace as Koi is wiped off the map and G2 shut down their rivals.
And everything was invested on killing Hansama, but he just refused to go down. The Baron now much easier for G2 to take. They will secure it. 3 minutes on the Infernal Soul for them as well. And any hope that may have remained can only stand and watch in their base, watch over the ramparts and see perhaps if there is some small crack in the G2 armor, some small crack in this advance because the siege is strong. Another cocoon lands, Larssen locked up, stunned, doesn't have a moment to breathe. The Emperor's Divide will pull G2 back, but what can you do? Caps attacking the tower. It's a 3v4 in the base and G2 is still winning it. A second for Yike. Szygenda, Trymbi and Malrang really don't have much as they continue to be forced back. G2 push in the bottom lane and are looking for the win.
Hansama wasn't even in the fight, but it didn't matter. Yike, Broken Blade, and Miky was all G2 needed as they see the Nexus in their eyes. They're looking to shut down Koi.
As much as Koi had a good performance yesterday, it is nothing in the face of G2. The Baron remains for 50 seconds. Koi, though, do have Larssen and Comp up in the next 15. Broken Blade will back away. Infernal Soul, 42 seconds away.
Oh, G2
do they
is
know it's
looking
here?
though. Trymbi.
Broken Blade, Nature's Grasp, does go in. Now, Koi could find something
Broken
here.
Blade, you need to chill out. You do not have the HP to fight Koi, or maybe you do.
I think it's okay. I think that cat's gonna go splat, pretty lickety split. He gets forced away. The Bramble Smash, Malrang using the phase rush to try and escape this one, but Broken Blade doesn't want him to get out. Meanwhile, on the other side, Larssen caught up. The hook goes wide as all of G2 dodge it. Miky diving in, and he will fall 1-for-1 to find this trade, but Trymbi is low.
But hang on a second, G2's in Koi's base, and Koi is in fact not.
Just shepherd him. Like a terrier, they're keeping them away from this. Trymbi dies, and G2 on the Nexus towers. Broken Blade turning onto Comp, tries to escape, but just can't get away, even with the cleanse. It's not enough. Hansama will fall in the end. Szygenda picks up 950 gold. But what damn use is that if your Nexus is felled? G2 will match Mad and Vitality at the top of the table.
A quick one to round things out as G2 continue their early game dominance. Yesterday, they demonstrated their ability to bounce back. Today, they demonstrated why they are such a scary early game team. Caps fell behind early, but his sacrifice was to set up for the side lane success. His roams to top, shutting down Szygenda and giving Broken Blade a huge lead. Yike and Caps working together to make Hans and Miky's 2v2 lane.